Hey, today is Sunday, December 1st, 2019. Taking a look at the S&P 500 as we get ready to trade December week 1 and after Thanksgiving holiday. This is a shot of the simple daily chart that I left you guys with at the end of the day on Monday, getting ready to trade for Tuesday. On Monday, we had set and closed pretty much on our our new all-time high at 31.33, and we were looking for a move possibly all the way up to 31.64 for a measured move target that would take a double up of the whole range that we had traded the previous week, November week 5. Sorry, November week 4, because we were in November week 5 last week. We were trading well above the 10-day simple moving average with a nice gap up open on Monday, up above where we had finished the week on Friday, just barely making it in our close above the 10-day simple moving average. But we had also just barely squeaked in a close above the halfway back on the week. So that sort of set the way once again for us. This is multiple times we've seen this happen, these last ditch efforts at the end of the day to close above a major halfway back point that led us into a big move the following week. And sure enough, as we get ready to come back in, we can look at what this exact same chart looks like right now. In comparison, we see that we got all the way to 31.54 for 10 points shy of that double up move. If there are powers that be are going to come back into the market on Monday and want to finish this move up, then maybe we've got 10 more points to go before we get a good pullback going. But as you can see on Friday, based on some negative news about trade, we did start seeing a pullback happen on Friday, some profit taking begin. So here's where we stand. Our 10-day simple moving average has moved all the way up to 31.25. Our 20-day simple moving average has moved all the way up to 31.04, and by Monday it's going to be right in here, right around the area where we had closed our week off coming into this Thanksgiving week that gave us this powerful move up. So that's going to be right there for the taking. So if that's a magnetic draw right down there to fill this gap in, maybe that's what the pullback is going to give to us. But we also see that our 50-day simple moving average down here has indeed moved up above 30.28, which has been and will still continue to be ultimately the pullback target we are looking to go back to. Whether it happens now or whether it happens maybe in a couple of more weeks. Maybe for now, all we're going to do is take a little bit of profit, sort of reset the clock and sort of begin this whole Thanksgiving week move again. Maybe we're just going to come into the week and we're just going to blow off whatever happened here on Friday, turn around, take out the high that we made on Wednesday into the holiday, finish this move off to 31.64. Or maybe all we're going to do is pull back a little bit and maybe test the 10-day simple moving average the way that we did here in this week that we traded, pretty much to the downside all week going into the week of Thanksgiving. You can see all these breaks of the 10-day simple moving average here with this one single close below it. So, maybe all we're going to do is sort of like a meet you in the middle sort of pullback where we come down here, we test these same areas where we tested coming into Thanksgiving week, test the 20-day simple moving average, which we never really were allowed to get close to, and fill in this gap, turn around, and then relive this entire move up once again. I can tell you, I thought I had a great day on Monday. I only traded Monday last week, and then I took off for the rest of the week for the holiday. And I made my whole week in a day on Monday, which I thought was great. But I calculated up if I had just stayed in those exact same calls all the way through to Wednesday, and you had a lot of time on Wednesday to get out of your calls. They held the door open for a long time. You had at least 2 hours to get out at the highs on Wednesday out of all your options. If I had held those same positions and worked the week all the way through Wednesday, I would have put a zero, literally a zero on the back of the figure that I had made on Monday alone. So it's food for thought. So if big players are coming into this week saying, I want to start over again and have this move happen again, then maybe all we're going to get is this sort of shallow pullback to test through the 10-day, test the low, and hold this gap open to the previous week's close, or maybe just fill that gap and test the 20-day simple moving average and then reverse off of there. But anyway, just some food for thought, no pun intended, as we get into our week to trade December week 1 and post-Thanksgiving. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Good luck and good trading.